This cobbler is the secret to an inexpensive and easy dessert.
I made it, and I made it at midnight because I just couldn't get over the way that she was eating it. It was literally keeping me up. I mean, just look at how she's enjoying every bite. I was like, ah! Okay, so anyway, I got the wild berry mix just like she did. I got the cherry just like she did. And she okayed using milk, even though she used water. I ended up getting some spray, and I just like sprayed my pan. I preheated my oven the way that she asked me to at 400 degrees. I washed and rinsed my can of cherries, then placed it into my greased pan. Then I got my wild berry mix, and again, she did use water, but she okayed using milk, so I used half a cup of milk and I added it, and then I gave it a really good mix with my spoon, and I just kept mixing until I no longer saw any bubbles or bumps. I then added it to my greased pan where I had my cherry pie filling, and I just kind of dropped it on there, and then with whatever was left over, I just scraped the sides of the bowl, and I just covered whatever I could, and then I used the back of my spoon to try to cover it as much as I could, and I popped it inside of my 400 degree oven for 20 minutes, and this here is the end result. It was so beautiful, and the sides where the cherry pie filling was like kind of oozing out, and it was nice and bubbly, and it was just so perfect. A total ASMR moment. And then I got the vanilla bean ice cream you just saw there. That was also from my Dollar Tree, and I cut it up, and I actually made 4 servings, but you can also just like make it like 6 cute little servings. And then I served it with the vanilla bean ice cream, olive molded it. Oh my god, look at that. It was so good. I actually just had another piece before recording this, and then as you can see here, I just added the vanilla bean right on top. She also okayed the idea of adding like Cool Whip or whipped cream or whatever, but I just used that, and then I just got whatever leftover cherries that were there, and I just kind of like garnished it on top. And guys, I swear this was a total 10 out of 10. It was so good, and it just reheated absolutely perfectly. The next day I reheated it. I just put it inside of my microwave for 25 seconds before doing it again, and honestly it tastes just as good as it did the same night I made it. This here was the next day, and here my daughter's review.
Ice cream first. Unbelievable.
You like
Amazing.
it? Okay. So if you had to rate it from 1 out of 10, what would you rate it as?
10 out of 10.
Awesome.